Good Monday morning. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still here with your web forecast as we go on through this week. A beautiful stretch of weather that we are looking at, and the tropics are starting to get back a little active now, but nothing that will have a threat on us here. Positive side is that we're actually going to start to warm things up a little bit as we go on through this week. Plenty of sunshine pretty much the entire week. Again, there are a couple of areas in the tropics that we are tracking. One, no threat to us. The other is going to be slow development that could have an influence on our weather as we head on into this upcoming weekend. Here's my Storm Track 12 forecast for our Monday. Comfortably cool temperatures similar to yesterday, mid to upper 70s. A few high mid-level clouds out there late morning into the early afternoon hours. If you're planning on heading out to the Pitt or Onslow County fairs this evening, look for absolutely gorgeous weather and temperatures dropping down out of the 70s into the 60s as we progress through time. We'll see partly cloudy skies at worst overnight tonight, and temperatures very similar like we saw this morning into that mid to upper 50-degree range for inland spots and low 60s at the beaches. Warm-up starts tomorrow as we make our way into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees, with the beaches holding into the mid-70s. Now, temperatures yesterday we topped out at slightly below average into that mid to upper 70-degree range, and you see here the last 24 hours actually have been pretty close to average. Highs are averaging right around 80 degrees. 79 we topped out at yesterday officially in New Bern. Slightly cooler than that this morning, but again, we'll kind of see temperatures in that mid to upper 50-degree range over the next several days. No real big storms to track for us here. It's kind of loaded at the corners. Big storm across the Pacific Northwest, giving them some rain and wind there. Meanwhile, that upper level low and coastal storm we were tracking remains off of our coast, moving away from the coast as we speak right now. And as a result, it's pulling drier air in on the back side of it. So as the front tries to come eastbound here, it's just kind of running into that drier air and really dissipating. Again, nothing more than maybe some high mid-level clouds as we head on in through the next couple hours here, late morning, early afternoon. So that upper level low is off the coast. It moves away. We get more of a zonal flow to develop here, and you'll notice that an upper level ridge starts to move in here as we go on through the middle of the week. That is going to continue to keep the storm track well off to our north and west here, and as a result, this upper level ridge setting up will allow that warmth to come in, so lots of sunshine will be around as well, and we'll also be looking for the temperatures to warm up to above normal with those southwesterly winds that will be in here as we go on through the majority of this week. Now, by the time we hit late this week going into the weekend, two areas we're going to be watching. One is down here in the Gulf of Mexico that we'll take a look at here in a minute, and then we'll try to time that up with the next trough digging in. The question is just how quickly does that trough come eastbound here. Some models are a little bit faster than others, so we're not saying it's going to be complete rain out for the Seafood Festival this weekend, but at least a better chance of some showers later in the weekend in the event going into Sunday and Monday. Future track shows those high mid-level clouds working their way across the area, but we quickly get rid of them as that drier air takes over. Coastal storm does move away. High pressure starts to build in over us, and that's going to set up camp and be the main factor for us as we progress on through this week here. You'll notice Tuesday, Wednesday, even Thursday and Friday, nothing more than just a few high-level clouds working their way on through the area here. All right, in the tropics, two areas that we are watching. One is out here in the central Atlantic. That is Tropical Depression 11. Also the other area to the southwest there of Hispaniola. You'll notice there's a lot of thunderstorm action there, but it's just kind of a broad area of low pressure. And as I mentioned, some of the forecast models are trying to develop that area. We'll have to kind of see how that goes. Meanwhile, what we're dealing with as far as Tropical Depression 11 is concerned, by Wednesday it kind of drifts from southwest and then eventually gets caught by a front and turns off to the north and the east. No impact to us here in eastern Carolina whatsoever. More of a threat to the Azores than it's going to be to us. So, nice stretch of weather. Onslow County Fair and Pitt County Fair taking place this week. We've got Seafood Festival this upcoming weekend. Finally, some above normal temperatures. Overnight lows fairly comfortable. So, again, turn the AC off and let the windows stay open. A little bit more humidity starts to get back in there Thursday and Friday as the flow comes on the back side of that high, starts to bring those higher dew point air